Uh, uh, hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna start early today because I just set up the stream early. Sorry if there's any buffering. Today's Wi-Fi connection seems to be terrible, as seen on my monitor. But today is another art stream, and hopefully we'll have some fun. Just have some drawing session and have some chat as well. And also the giveaway is still open. I am so happy that more people are joining, and hopefully more people will be joining at the end. So, let me switch my screen. Hopefully it's on. Oh, there we go. The glitching starts. Okay, let me see how I could fix this. This work? Oh, there we go. It's here. Okay, so this is the progress of our VTuber model. It's, I would say, almost done. I just have another leg to go, and also the hands as well. And also the patterns on the dress. Obviously, I'm gonna add them later with clipping, but not now. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna color in one of the shoes, and then we'll switch to the webcomic drawing if we can. And it is lagging so badly. I am so sorry, but today's Wi-Fi doesn't seem to be working as well. And there we go, the screen's flickering. Hello? Would this cable work? Okay, it stopped flickering. So, it's flickering! Okay, I'm gonna fix the cable real quick right now. This whole thing doesn't want to cooperate. Is it working now? And my model is flickering so bad. Okay, enough of that. I'm gonna start drawing now because I've already delayed too long. So I'm just gonna use the airbrush to gently just give it a little bit of shading. Because to be honest, the legs won't be seen as much and more detail are focused on the head part. And for the inner laces, I'm gonna color in the shadow as the base color so that you can differentiate each layer. Same thing here, but just a little bit because the light can actually shine on the lace more than the ones underneath. Like that. And then I'm gonna put a even darker color for some of the inner laces, just to give them some shading instead of a flat color. I think usually for shading, I would just prefer to have a maximum of 5 colors, including the shading and base color, so that I don't complicate the whole thing myself. Environmental lighting doesn't count. That's another thing. Before you, my advice is to before you do any environmental lighting, just get the base shading done first, and then move on to the environmental lighting, or else you're gonna overcomplicate your drawing process. Make it darker, blend better. Yeah, that's actually that's okay. And add some on the sides, the darker ones. I hope you guys have a wonderful week without me. I certainly did. And also thank you for Twitter 100 followers. That's amazing. Hopefully we can reach that goal with YouTube as well. and Instagram. Oh my god, let me tell you guys what happened. So there's this guy. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but he just spammed multiple of the same comment. Oh, hi, IQ, long time no see. Hello, welcome to the stream. So I was talking about this guy on Instagram. He spammed on like 3 of my Reels video, and this could really hurt the algorithm as they will think, oh, there are bots. You're using bots to like increase engagement. And it's the repeated same message he keeps commenting on. And I have to hand delete and report the spam. Even Instagram has like hide some of the spam messages, but not all of them. Okay, I didn't exactly color in the color of the hoops near the lace, so I'm assuming it would be silver. Just because we already had so much yellowish warm color. The guy that spammed like, oh, he didn't spam like, he spammed my comment section, which is, I don't know why. Oh my god, my cat is calling me. Hello, do you want to join the stream? Okay, bye. The cat is just yelling. And if you think the stream is quite laggy, I am so sorry, I know. But the Wi-Fi isn't treating really well today, so we gotta roll with it. Hopefully the drawing is smooth, at least. And I'm just gonna color the base color of this. And my cat is screaming again. I've heard from a YouTube short, like, by watching it, that, cat cute. Yeah, she's a cute cat. That if you want to color, like, what you think the end result would be like a lighter color, then you would pick a darker color as the base color. And that actually makes a lot of sense. It's okay, I can still hear your voice. Oh, that's good, that's good. Drew outside of the line. And I start posting more Instagram reels. One, because I have time. Two, because like that's what Instagram wants right now. Not photos, just reels. And what did it attract? Spam. So I think it's more of just having fun. It's the same thing for YouTube Short. I've been uploading more as well. I think I colored in the wrong color. I colored in the shadow, so I'm just gonna pick lighter colors later on. Actually, metal is not that hard to color. You just need to pick like really solid color and make really sharp edges. And then it will look like metal or some metallic material. I think there will be much light in there. And then we get a really bright white color for the reflective texture. Ooh, that's nice. I hope whoever wants this model actually uses it and puts it to good use. I just want to give opportunities to like VTubers who don't have the budget or they don't have the art skill but are willing to learn live 2D rigging. I don't. If I had the time, I would just put out a giveaway for a fully rigged model, but I just don't have the time. That's why I'm just putting out a model giveaway. And I quite enjoy this whole giveaway thing. I'm so excited to see who my daughter and son is, like VTuber daughter and son. My first ones. Ah, thinking of it excites me. Okay, I think we're done with the hoops. And then we can move on to the next belt. We just open another clipping layer. And I'm gonna use the same dark blue for the belt. I'm gonna keep the colors consistent. I don't care if it like flashes into the background. This is just the base color. Oh, and you can see it's actually lagging with the brushstrokes because there are too many layers. I think I'm using like 100 or over 100 layers already. And people are saying that, oh, for having a professional model for rigging purposes, your base model has to be like 3,000 pixels crossed over 4,000 pixels. But that's not true. You can still do anything. My model is made in Procreate, so it's completely perfectly fine. I'm giving my model is so cool. Yeah, I saw your comment. Thank you. And they're gonna be my sons and daughters. Yes, exactly. I'm going to be a VTuber parent. I'm gonna be a VTuber mama. Papa. And it's more for if you're making a model, like drawing one in Procreate, you have to limit your file size because like the bigger your files like canvas size, the less layer you could use. So you need to really think about oh how many layers I'm gonna make. And there are some limitations, but you know, you're gonna start off with what you have. If you have Procreate, then use Procreate. And Clip Studio, they decided to have what do you call it? One Mama Otaki. I wish you would. Then you become my daughter. Mm, Anyway, I don't know why Clip Studio Paint. I know they need the money, but why? Why do you take away the only reason people are purchasing your services? I didn't buy it, so it doesn't make cause any losses to me, but still, I was considering. And then they like, okay, I need money now. You need to buy a subscription service, which is really dumb. And I continue using. Oh, actually, I could use Fire Alpaca to draw the model, but I just set up the whole drawing tablet thing, and I not don't really want to. But continuing our coloring, do the metal hoops. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna get a lighter color because it's already dark enough. Where should I paint this? Oh, my top. My iPad just fell. I'm gonna try using Fire Alpaca and see how well that works. Because I'm not sure if Fire Alpaca has like an export for PSD file, but we'll see. I'm gonna experiment someday. Almost forgot there's another. Oh my god, my cat is screaming outside. I think that's the belt. And I'm gonna color in the big color check. Oops. I colored outside the border. And yeah, these few days has been what do you call it? Nothing went really wrong, but nothing exciting besides the 100 follower on Twitter. I love you guys. Again, I have to say it. It's amazing. I love you guys so freaking much. Mwah, mwah. Oops. The lag isn't helping me color. It's making it harder. And another way to paint like metallic surfaces easier is you just think of where the light will hit and just use a big splotch to represent the light. And also you can just highlight the outer layer. Like if you zoom out, it looks metallic. It doesn't look like splotches. You just need to create the illusion of like reflective surfaces. That's basically how Walt does the reflections. I think a lot of Chinese like artists, the digital artists, does it the same way as well. I'm gonna outline the bottom to give it more reflective surface. Yeah. And then what I'm missing is the bottom, this part, which is also metallic for the heels. Add another layer. I'm gonna merge first because I'm afraid of crashing the whole thing. Merge this, add a layer, and up, color in the bottom of the shoe. Oh my god, my model is so laggy. It's like, okay, I'm gonna set alpha lock and then start creating the splotches again. Can't really do much for the ones at the back, but oh, I haven't colored in completely. I'm gonna do it properly. That's what I meant by like the lag isn't helping me color. Because I don't know which part that hasn't been colored. The bottom should be reflective as well, even though it should be shadow in the normal cases. Uh, I have to have 146 layers because I'm creating a VTuber model for someone to rig it. But welcome to the stream. And it's almost finished, so I think my own model has like 120 something. For this, it isn't that much actually, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Oh, apparently I drew out of the boundaries. I'm gonna erase it on the base layer actually. That's why if you're using Procreate to create like a VTuber model, you can just limit the amount of movement on the bottom half of the model. I know some people use like, oh, step, even though my model can do it because I cut out some of the parts that I can move. But for this model, I don't think I'm gonna do that purely because of the layers. I did worry at one point that this model is gonna need more layers, but in but now I think it's just about right. Oh yes, that metal is so good. And I'm gonna merge these. I don't think I have anything up there left. So I'm gonna merge all of this and then just draw in the last part. which is the gems and the top part of the shoe. Oh, that's the sketch layer. I'm just gonna draw over this, and then I'm gonna use a small brush because I didn't. I'm so dumb that I didn't separate the layer before merging. I just painted straight on. And alpha lock. I'm gonna start with the base first, and then move on to the gems. So heart's shadow on the beneath the gems, and then the lower part, like this. It's just a rough base, and then medium shadows to connect the two. Now I'm gonna use this notch tool because I am actually kind of lazy. And my iPad fell again. Now because I'm smudging, there's actually no light areas. I'm gonna draw it in now. Here, also here. This spot as well. Should be brighter. Also the top. Oh, too much. And then the outer layer. And boy, I've started reading, what do you call it? Scum Villain, self-saving system. It was so good. I would recommend you watching that. It's a donghua, which is a Chinese anime, but read the novel. It's really good. Appreciate Chinese culture. A little bit of light here, just a soft touch. And then, I think it's okay. Add back some of the shadows. Yeah, I think that's good. Don't need to be too dark. I'm gonna smudge this place as well to make it more smooth. And now the gems on top. Mm, actually, I'm gonna draw on the same layer because it's so small. It's fine. Let me see. Oh, too big and lagging. The lag is so bad. Which, with the lag, continues on for the model. My own self. It's lagging so bad. The Wi-Fi is so bad. And I think the Lucky model has, I don't know, around 130 something layers. So it's kind of a normal thing for a VTuber model. And I'm going to try to switch to Fire Alpaca if they offer, what do you call it, a PSD file export. Because technically the computer can handle more layers, which I could have a higher quality of models released. The lag. I'm basically dragging oh my god, the brush and assume that they will stay within the border. They will color within the border. Okay, that's our base color. I'm gonna have a darker green, and then we're gonna outline the shadow area, which I think is somewhere around this. And then for same thing for the smaller pieces. Oh, that's too big. Just one splotch because it's small. And if you like look closely to like glass objects or crystals, the center part is usually like darker because they reflect the environment. And it's the same thing for like liquid as well because they're transparent and they do like show the environment. So splotches would help like improve your transparent object like look. And then the highlights usually falls like really from really hard lighting places. So you don't, and then it bounces back to the bottom area of the gem piece. So you will see like very light shading for the bottom part as well. Basically a light surrounding the shadow. Oh, that's too big. The lag is not helping. Like this, because it's too small, it doesn't need that much. And the same thing here, but this spot would be lighter, just because I think the light comes from the right side. Same thing. Give some variations to the weight of the light. Then it will look more natural. And the length of the light as well. It won't look like a outline if you vary out the size and weight. It would just look like, oh, you're painting reflective surfaces. Nothing special. And now the heart light, the white color. Connect more parts of the white here and less on the other side. I'm gonna connect this part as well. And add back some of the shade here. Give it higher contrast, then it will look more like a gem, reflective stone. I'm gonna take back the white color and then outline the outer part on top. And just a little bit on the bottom. And if you want to see what I did for the upper body or like the head, then you could just go to my YouTube channel and just click on the YouTube short part and then just have a look. There's part 1 and part 2 right now. Part 3 in the making, which is our stream right now. Oh, that's so pretty. I like this a lot. Yeah, that's so pretty. I love it. Hopefully, my daughter, VTuber daughter, will love it too. Just merge it all, and that's the lower leg. And then we're done with this model. I'm not going to let you guys see that much. Now we're gonna work on our webcomic. Yay! Finally, I haven't updated the comic for like 2 months. Okay, so what we're on to is like the introductions for the characters. Their actual introduction. And for this, I need to draw in the chandelier. I am not gonna spend that much time on it. Oh, I shouldn't have merged that layer. Uh, I'm gonna use this layer to draw the chandelier. But first, because chandelier are mostly like reflective symmetrical objects, I'm just gonna turn on symmetry tool, my best friend. Then just gonna adjust it around here as the center. Yep. We're gonna start drawing now. As this, I'm gonna turn this off. Why is? Oh my! I'm still drawing the same area. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna give it some curves, some varying shapes, so that it doesn't look like weird. And it's just the background, so we can just be a bit rougher with the design. There we go. And the same thing here. Just gonna have this. Look at that. It looks like a Roman style already. And I didn't give any effort. I'm just sketching right now. And just gonna have some curves down because it's like Roman style. A fancy lamp. There. And then the next layer. I'm gonna add some gap shadows to indicate the shape. And then same thing. I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna turn off the layer with the people. And more straight lines. Actually, I'll add a pattern on here. Down, and then maybe some zigzag. Down. Oh, these could be like the braid pattern on like designs. And then I'm gonna draw this up. Then the next layer, which is one of the cup shapes, like this. Draw it down, and then maybe without some flare to the sides. Some flowery shapes. Very nice. And then we're gonna add some shadows again, give it some more shape. And then we're gonna use some straight lines, da da da. Actually, I'm gonna add some here. And because this looks kind of boring, I'm gonna add. What do we want to add? What kind of shape? I'm gonna add some more depth here so that it looks more fancy. I'll erase the part here. And then shadow like this. What do you usually see on pots? Like Roman pots? Maybe some, I don't know, fancy lines. Sunrise. Yeah, that looks good. That looks decent. Oops. Oh, this border could be like the braids. And then some jewelry type of. Oh, wait. Oh, that's cute. Flower type of decoration like this. And a bit of the shading. And let's see. What could we add here? Some shadow. No. That looks ugly. Ooh. Yeah, that looks nice. From afar. Okay, now we are down to the center part. What should we add? I think we should add something here. And some whoosh down. Oh, that's actually quite fancy. I like this. I'm keeping this. Erasing the overlaps. There. Fancy. How to draw fancy stuff tutorial. What's most important is the shape. Everything is about the shape. You have the shape, basically you're fine with anything. Here. And then maybe cut off this part and then make it connect to a ball. I don't know, fancy people love weird things. I'm gonna get some reflective cert. Oh, actually, I'm gonna draw in the jewel. So, I'm gonna make it centered and then start coloring in the reflective surfaces. Yeah, that's nice. That's okay. Now this part, straight lines. And then flowers, maybe. Oops. I don't know, some random patterns. And then some circular ones up here. Like so. It looks kind of empty here, so I'm just gonna fill it in with braids again. Yeah, if you zoom out, it looks perfectly detailed and fine. Now the last bottom part, oops, could be holding crystal, because you need something to represent Zen as a person. There we go. That's the center. I'm gonna color this in, just so it looks a bit more detailed. There. Now we're gonna work on the sides, which is hard work. Same thing, we're gonna use drawing assist. And then now we're just gonna start from the center, move outwards. Now, I personally think we need more, something more special for the dangly bits. So I'm gonna add a little hook, and then down and over, yes, and a bit of a gap here. Oh, that curve is not good. Something like this. Yeah, that looks decent. Like this. I'm gonna give it a bit of a thick line to look like it's 3D. I don't know. And also I could draw in some cats. Little tiny cats. Just to make it look more interesting. Like you see the baby angels in like some structure. Add in some baby cats. The nostril is too big. Add in some black cats. Cute. And they're standing tall. Add in the eye. They got big old eyes. And then the back. Which is connected to the chandelier. You know what? They will have a tail. Which will go back to the chandelier as well. Oh, that's cute. And then we're gonna continue creating the handles. I'm gonna make them curve for a bit more. I could say that we're creating the cat's tail. And my model froze. Wonderful. Ah, okay. I think I'm gonna curve out and then in. This hold for a bit and then it will create a natural curve for you. That's good. And then I think we could add another cat here. Have a smaller, thinner leg. Have its tail go downwards. The body, the fur, and then face. Oh, that's cute. It's gonna be a chubby one. I like round eyes. Even though it doesn't look as elegant if it's like round, but I don't care. It's cute. Look at the cat. It's so cute. You know what? The tail was going to be a bit lower just to connect to the whole thing. There we go. Got a big chunky tail. I'm gonna erase some of this part because we're gonna add more detail. And we're gonna repeat the same thing, but just this time no symmetry tool. Which is hell for me. And then drawing some random details. Maybe something like this. And then we're gonna copy something from on top. Maybe add in the braids. They don't look like ones, but you know, no one's gonna zoom in and it's like, oh, it's braids. No one's gonna do that in Webtoon. And I'm really considering moving away from Webtoon. But there's no other platform that you will hear as much as Webtoon. Which is concerning. They are really dominating the market right now. I'm gonna have a nice glass case here. I'm gonna leave this layer empty. And then we need something to hold our gem. So I'm gonna do this. There. I have this metal part. It's gonna be metal. Oops. So shadow here, here, here. Here as well. And then the equilateral shape. And look! It looks perfectly detailed on the other side if I zoom it out. And it's gonna be a short, just like his hair, Zen's hair clip. So just the shading I do on Zen's whole design. Add some depth to the whole. What do you call this actually? The connecting line. I'm gonna have a cute curvy uh, silhouette just because I want to have this look like the tail of a cat. Wait, we could have cute little paws. Yes, paw print. Just cute ones. And then the cat face. I don't know what else to add to make it look cute, but elegant at the same time. And maybe some diamond shape. Some more jewelries. You know, circles are our great friend. They help us add detail to something that isn't clearly isn't. Is it good enough? I think this is a bit empty here. But this emptiness is simply fixed with some little minimal shading. Look, fixed. It looks detailed right now. That's how mangakas do their deadlines. I actually like the chandelier a lot. Because of the cats. Purely because of the cats. And then I'm gonna repeat it for the back, front, and side. But first, I'm gonna try if I could just use liquify and push it back. Oh look! Problem solved! Who says I need to repeat the steps while I can just push it back like this and then erase the overlapping parts and fix some of the cats on top, which have clearly the wrong uh, perspective. I'm gonna lower the opacity on the one I need to erase. Okay, start erasing the overlapping parts. And the sketch is really distracting, so I'm gonna turn it off. Welcome to whoever joined the stream. I'm currently doing the webcomic drawing right now. We're drawing the introduction pages for Zen and Yuri. I'm currently doing Zen's like chandelier at the background. So if you want to chat, just like leave it in the comments, just like what everybody's doing right now. Wait, am I erasing the wrong? I erased on the wrong layer. God dang it. Ah! I'm continuing working on the wrong layer. Okay, I'm just gonna erase what I should be erasing minutes before I'm wasting my time. Yes. Same thing at the front. I think that's it. I'm gonna turn off the sketch layer. And I'm gonna redraw the cats. Oh, not yet finished. And I'm gonna erase this part because I'm gonna redraw it anyways. And it's going to be filled in. And you won't see any eyes, you just see ears. Same with this. The head and the ears. I think that's the one at the back done. And I think I'm going to lower the opacity just to give it like illusion of depth. Yeah, it looks quite decent. And I'm going to do the same thing again, but for the front. Liquify. I'm going to make it bigger. Wait, what? I think this time we need to zoom. Okay, reset. Make it bigger. Align. And then I'll distort. That's what happened. Distort. Move these 2 points forward. And then parallel. Do our best to make it parallel. Did I turn on snapping? And make it smaller. I think I do it wrong. I'll use liquify again. I'm not trusting the whole deform tool. You just need to pull it to make it look like it's what do you call it? Oh my god, I'm winking right now. My VTuber novel knows what it's doing. Clearly. And oh my god, it looks so distorted. Okay, you know what? We can fix it. It's time to stop being lazy. Turn off this and start redrawing the right thing. Erase this part as well. Looks disgusting. Cat. Chest. Back. Is all about the shape. Give us some 3D look now because it's on the front. And then eyes. Cute eyes. Same for here. Eyes. Tail. I'm actually going to erase some parts in the middle. Like this. Yeah, fixed! Yeah, make the tail pop out so that I'm gonna erase some of the parts as well. And I'm gonna add some extra lines for this. Because it's facing the front. You can actually see more of it now. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Do you think people are actually gonna zoom in here? If they won't, I won't do anything. Also the tail. Right behind here. Big, floofy, chonky tail. There. Look, it's fixed. And it doesn't look weird. I'm gonna erase this layer now. Because it's at the back. Eyes needs to be shown. Same with the ears. Just let people know the silhouette. The one at the back needs to be erased. Make the tail come out more. The middle layer needs to be erased as well. And where else needs to be erased? The back layer, need to erase the eyes for them. And also this. Oops. Whoops. Same thing with the other side. And it looks okay. Not the best. Oh, the eraser is too small. That looks fine, right? Yeah, nobody would notice. That's the point. Only the ones who are watching the live right now would know. Do we need a center one? We don't. It's completely fine. Not the back one could have another closer version. I'm gonna duplicate that. Duplicate. Liquefy. Oh, not brush size. Move it back even more. Why can't I do that? It's so distorted. You just need the top part to show. And then, ja. And I'm gonna erase more so that doesn't look weird. Same thing here. Erase, erase. Same for here. This does not need to be here. Look, we have our, like, chandelier now. It looks kind of nice, actually. I'll lower the opacity even more so that you know it's a further object. And then, just in case, I'm going to merge all the layers with another layer below it, purely because I need to lock in the opacity for each area. I'm going to erase the eyes. Oh, this is not good. Erase this as well. What is this layer? The one lowest? Yep, it is. There. We're all set. One more mistake. I keep spotting mistakes right now. It looks decent. I like this a lot. And I think we could add another. Just merge it all together. Let's check out the sketch. And then it's just dangly bits to the bottom and then roses. So, we're gonna do the dangly bits right now. So I just merge all of this together. I'm gonna turn this off. Then we're gonna add the dangly bits. Turn on drawing assist. I'm gonna extend this part first. I'm gonna add some more variations to the hook area. I don't like this repeat. Like this. There we go. We're gonna extend this even more. Give a bit of a gap for each place so that it doesn't look repetitive or like flat. Look. And then I'm gonna center it here. I'll make this dark. And then maybe, oh, too big. Some highlights. Make this a crystal. And then, I don't know, some pattern here. And some shading to make it look more 3D. And maybe some texture, like the leaf texture with the Roman design. Keep this as it is. At the center for the feather thing to pivot around. Like this. This actually looks nice. Need something here. Not another cat. We have enough cats on top. I don't know, maybe. Oh, we need to make it look 3D, right? I'm just gonna repeat like curves to make it look like it's repeating at the back. And same thing, shadow, extend. And then the last chunk would just go like this, a big curve down. And then shadows to make it look like it's detailed. This is how I get away from both things. And then the droopy part, my favorite part. And then we have, I don't know, some random stuff here. And then start braiding down as the center. That's the braid with some jewels in between. I don't know, maybe some cute design at the end. A paw. Some random Easter egg here. There. It looks cute. This could be actually a gem piece as well. Color this in. Color this in. There. Looks decent. And then the charts. Am I repeating this? Yes, I am, unfortunately. But I have a quicker solution, which is drawing a zigzag and then erasing the extra parts. You know, we need to keep some magic in this world, so they are floating. Nothing is connected to them. There. Oh, look, the shard is starting to appear without actually working to draw them. How amazing. Oh my god, the shards look amazing! And then you're gonna use the eraser to erase out the extra ones, which you don't want. Yeah. How do I do this? I'm gonna erase these. These are not complete. These as well. There! I'm gonna draw some other ones to make it look like it's not so artificial. Erase this one. This one erase, erase. And then what? You know what will make this look like it's not made lazily? Shading. You're gonna use the same trick in the book to make it look different. Make all the shape charts. I can't even speak properly right now. Oh look, it's sparkly. Ah. Ooh, different shading. Must be different charts. Okay, I'm gonna erase this. And maybe some overlapping. Erase this part. Again, it's all about the shape, so look. This chunk does not look natural. How do we fix it? Just sketch out the lines that would look natural. There we go. Same thing on bottom here. I don't like this. This does not look natural. A bit of shading. Not all of them though. Some with shading, some without. And this is just the background, so it doesn't matter what we put. That is detailed or not. There we go. Beautiful chandelier complete. And we just need to add some circles as particles. What did I tell you? Circles are our best friends. Even though these does not look like circles at all. Do not. Oh my god, my English. Jesus. You can add some extra ones at the bottom here. All around. Oh, fancy chandelier. There. And then if we put back the Zen model in, it looks like it's perfectly merging. And I just realized the chandelier should have merged. And then I need to erase the parts that I drawn in so desperately. Just to showcase the person. Look. Ah! I shouldn't turn on this. Get this off. And then start erasing. Ah, no. My hard work. All gone. Why? Why do I do this to myself? No. And I'm gonna turn off the line because it's distracting me. You know what? Most of them kept in the design, so it looks good. Now, because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna use a preset I got before. Look away, people. Wait, let me switch my screen real quick. You can't see my screen right now because I'm searching through my materials. Where is it? Where's the roses? Should be somewhere around here. Ah, there we go. The roses. We need more. So, I'm gonna turn off my magnet first. Wait, I'm gonna. Ta-da! Move this down. Duplicate. Orient it in a different way. Turn off this layer. And use a soft airbrush to erase extra ones. Or the ones overlapping. Look, our first batch of roses. I like to have them overlap for a little bit, just to make it merge more. I'm gonna open the other layer, duplicate again, and turn off, and then zoom in to give more different sizes of the roses. Look, it looks nice now. Then we're gonna merge these two, duplicate this again, turn it off. Then we're gonna fill some here. Erase. There. Look, it looks natural right now. merge again, and duplicate, show it, rotate. I'm gonna use different roses now. I'm gonna use these ones because they look nice. Zoom it in. We can. Oh, actually, I like this more. Erase. Also the shoulders as well. Too much sometimes. There we go. The face must be visible. And there! I think I'm done with the background. Oh shoot! I merged it with the sketch layer. There! Looks pretty nice, but I'd like it to be darker. So I'm gonna use a clipping mask, put in a filter, and then multiply. Another easy way to do it is to just duplicate the layer. Look. Looks darker now. But I'm gonna make it lighter. Just because it's the background. Merge it with the I'm gonna duplicate the chandelier actually. Make it bigger. Oops! Merge. Bigger. You know what? We could stay like this. Is this better? No. Let's leave it like this. It's fine. Then merge it together. That's our background. Look. Simple. I think this page is done. The one on top, do we need anything else? Not really. Okay, I think that's about it for the stream. My Wi-Fi is gonna die soon. But thank you guys for joining the stream again. Love you all. And also participate in the giveaway because it's still open. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Next week. See you next week. Probably another art stream because I'm enjoying it very much. Mwah. Love you guys.